All right, everybody, welcome here to Eastern Hancock High School for tonight's varsity girls matchup. Eagerly anticipated matchup here, shortly scheduled, scheduled about a week ago, but the Eastern Hancock Royals will be taking on the Winchester Golden Falcons in a matchup of two pretty good teams here.
Yeah, at this point, the only two games we've lost were to Shenandoah, which was in overtime, and really we should have won that one, and then to Triton Central. So
we fell to Southwestern as well.
Oh, that's right, we did.
Down at Southwestern.
Yep, I forgot about that one.
So, a couple of notes for this game. Like I said, this game's scheduled just last week. Winchester, one of the top, their Sagarin rating only has them 25th in 3A this year, but Sagarin's been a little weird, I think, this year. I think looking at the computer rankings with everybody's reschedules, and you never know who's playing for what team. And, sometimes you got teams with girls out. It's a little off, but Winchester's been a powerhouse of a program over the last years here. So we're going to have the national anthem, and then we will be right back after that.
Now let's make this story on this first for the Lisbon Falcons. 5'7" junior, number 4, Jane.
So you can see on the screen there the QR code in the top left. If you scan that, it'll take you to a game day program that I made for the game. You can also see it in the description down below if you're watching on YouTube. Starting lineups here. For the Falcons, number 4, Gina Moore. 15, Mabry McIntyre, who played in the JV game. I don't know if that's accurate or not there. Number 20, Taylor Baker. Can't see the jerseys there for a couple of the others. I have the boys starting lineup on there still. I know I changed that to the girls. I apologize, ladies. I apologize. I still have the boys on there from the Centerville game. I thought I had girls added in, but apparently not. Lady Royals going with their usual starting lineup. Grace Stapleton and Caroline Stapleton, the sisters. Sammy and Emma Bolding, the sisters. And then Chloe O'Neill, the senior. Like I said, Morgan Lawrence was the other one that I couldn't see. And who's jumping? I can't tell. Oh, Caitlin Campbell. Those are the two that I couldn't tell there, so are starting it up for Winchester. Emma Bolding gets the tip. She was the one jumping, and she got her own tip. Quickly to Chloe O'Neill for 2.
That was a great look up court, and good conversion by Chloe to get us started.
2-0 Royals right off the bat. Nice job, steal there. Grace Stapleton pushing it. Wanted to get it to Emma Bolding, but nice defense. Gets it over to her sister. Caroline goes up, and she is fouled. And Caroline Stapleton will go to the line to shoot 2 after she's fouled by Caitlin Campbell. Winchester coming off a sectional championship last year, as they've done so often. 18 sectional titles in school history, 4 regional titles, and 2 semi-state titles, including back-to-back in 2018 and 2019.
It is? Can you hear me?
Yep, you're on. You're just not very loud on this.
So okay.
There you go. How's that?
Caroline makes both.
And the Royals lead by 4.
Uh-oh.
Nice drive there by Caitlin, and now she's fouled.
Yeah, I would be interested to see who picks this up.
We have a replay of it.
Grace.
It's Grace.
Yeah, and that was Grace. First one rattles out for Campbell. Coach Dowd's brother-in-law is watching, Eric Sparks, watching from Arkansas. We appreciate you having you watch. He may be our fan of the game.
Yeah.
So we'll see if we have better fans, but right now, Eric Sparks is in the lead for fan of the game. Grace Stapleton, no. Nice save by Chloe O'Neill, and Caroline Stapleton gets the loose ball.
I would say I think I've seen Eric Sparks' name on there like every game.
Yeah.
Oh! That's a bad call. Emma Bowling's going to pick that up, and
She might have got her with the left hand a little bit and pushed her down, but
I think that's more of somebody fell down. There must have been a foul than an actual foul. That's the second time they beat us off the dribble up top.
Yep.
We're going to have to move our feet.
couldn't finish, and Emma with the rebound. Grace off and running.
Chloe go up.
Nope, jumper's a little strong.
That's Chloe's shot too, that little 12 to 15 footer. Caitlin Campbell, no.
Wow, good effort from, was that Campbell?
Mabry McIntyre.
McIntyre, yeah, that was a good effort. Chloe.
Nobody gets out on Caroline.
Nope, she's too strong. Once again, just like in the start of the JV game, the pace is fast and furious. Neither team afraid to push it or shoot.
Which makes it for some fun games. The last two, Cambridge City and Knightstown, were not teams that scored a lot of points. And travel there.
Yep.
Taylor Baker walks with it. It'll be Royal ball. Royals with the 1-point lead here. Inez, you said it earlier that Coach Dowd been really talking up how good Winchester is, and it looks like our team's been coming out ready to play.
Mm-hmm.
That's Bolding second. That's going to be a problem.
So two quick ones here for Emma Bolding.
Looks like she'll put in Ruby for Emma.
Yep, we're going to get Ruby White, the 6-foot freshman.
And Ruby does a nice job. Emma just brings a nastiness.
Well, and Emma has
inside.
a strength, you know. Ruby's got the length and the speed as well, but there's just a strength that Emma has. Inez is nodding like she sees it in practice. Caroline drives, floater, no. Ruby's right there for the putback. Royals back ahead by 2. Campbell drives.
A little bit better help there on that drive.
Campbell tries to go over. Nice block by Caroline Stapleton.
Yep. I thought they were going to call a
foul.
Yeah, call a foul on that one too. The way they've been going.
Inbound. There we got a foul. And that's what they're doing. They're just taking it at us, trying to get it to the free throw line so far.
But I think that was a little bit of Caroline swiping down.
Yeah. So Caroline's first, team's fourth, so 4 fouls already, less than 3 minutes into the game. And that'll put Caitlin Campbell at the line again. She's off the back of the rim again. Hits that one. And the Eastern Hancock lead is 1. Change it up a little bit with Sammy Bolding bringing it up. This is to Grace. Nice extra pass, but Ruby just, gosh, she managed to get it back. Sammy Bolding's corner 3, no.
Yeah, that was a really good look from Grace. And it's like the ball's coming off with a little more bounce tonight, because we saw that a couple times in the JV game too.
That was a great extra pass there by the Falcons to give them the 1-point lead. Inside to Ruby.
Wow.
Yep. She just went right over Campbell and couldn't quite convert.
Yeah, that was a nice move. Good job posting up.
Campbell out to Lawrence. Lawrence drives.
Oh, Ruby got away with that.
Yeah, Ruby just grabbed her arm there.
Yeah.
Grace Stapleton.
Wow.
That was, yeah.
Saw it late.
And just threw it right to Moore. Moore takes it all the way in, left-handed, and gets it.
And that's been the story of the game right now. I think they've just been getting us turning the corner, and we're not keeping up with them.
Caroline Stapleton on the wing, up top to Sammy Bolding. Ruby White was really close to a moving screen there.
Yep. Royals taking their time, looking for a good shot.
Get it inside to Ruby. Drop step, gets it.
And there's really nothing they can do about that.
They just don't have any huge size to combat that, especially with Ruby's long arms.
Yep.
Yeah.
Lawrence loses it. Grace Stapleton going the other way, and it's poked away by Caitlin Campbell. The Royal ball.
Definitely entertaining.
Grace finds Chloe, long 2 from the corner. Oh, nice rebound by Caroline Stapleton.
Yep, that was good hustle.
There's that replay. Chloe with the miss, but Caroline just knifes in there. Nobody got a body into her.
Nope.
Actually, that was good blocking out there by the Falcons, but they just had nobody to account for Caroline.
And the first one rims out.
Second one's perfect.
And we got a tie ball game. And the Falcons are coming again.
Nice deflection by Sammy Bolding, but and then they throw it away, trying to get it into Moore.
Oh, who's that? Reagan Riggin coming in.
Golden Falcons are 5-1 on the season. Their only loss coming to Jay County, who's a fellow sectional 24 opponents up in 3A. Nice give and go, but just a little behind Chloe.
Yep, and that results in a turnover. Royals hustle back on D, though.
Chloe with the rebound.
Tied up, and it should say here, right?
Yeah. And I'm trying to figure out, like, there doesn't seem a lot of consistency with the calls right now. They're letting some things go and other things like that. It looked to me like there was a foul, and you end up with a tie-up.
Moore drives on Bolding, gets around her. They're going to call a foul on that one. That one looked perfectly clean from Ruby White, unless they're going to call Sammy Bolding with the body.
Yep, they called Sammy.
Okay. We weren't in the right angle to see Sammy with the body there, but.
Yeah, Ruby got it from behind, didn't she? Get the ball from behind. That's our 5th team foul already. We still got 2.5 minutes in the first quarter.
First one's good there for Moore.
Brooklyn going in for Chloe.
Now, Brooklyn should only have 1 quarter, I think, right?
Yeah. That's what I was just thinking.
But I think Coach Dowd trying to inject some energy here. I mean, we have the energy, but Brooklyn's just kind of a bulldog defender.
Yeah. She likes to harass people. And Hummel just came in for the Falcons.
5'9" senior. Second free throw is good for Moore. And the Golden Falcons with the 2-point lead. Stapleton 3 from the wing, good. Buries it.
Royals take the lead.
Grace Stapleton's the leading scorer for the Royals. She's averaging 11.8 points per game, so almost 12 points a game. Oh, they're going to call a travel.
Travel, good. I thought he was going to call a foul on that.
I thought so too.
Yeah, from Grace's face, she looked like she thought she was going to get a foul too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those ones Grace has picked up like that when you've got the refs that are calling a little tighter. She telegraphed that one.
Yep.
Though. You got fortunate there that wasn't stolen.
I want to thank all 121 of our viewers that are watching right now. Sammy Bolding over to Caroline Stapleton on the wing, up top to Ruby White. Back in the far corner to Sammy Bolding. Up top, Brooklyn Willis will shoot the 3. Just short, but Caroline with the rebound. Nice dish back to Brooklyn, but she can't get it to roll in. And it's knocked out of bounds. It'll be Falcon ball. That was really nice movement by the Royals. Movement without the ball. We just couldn't finish. Caitlin Campbell comes right back in for Brooklyn Hummel. Probably just giving her a brief break there.
We said Campbell's name a lot tonight already.
Yep. Morgan Lawrence walking it up. Guarded by Ruby White.
And they're just chasing and setting screens, looking to get a good angle. That's got to be a charge. There we go. Good job, Brooklyn.
Let's see that one real quick here.
Yeah, just what you said.
Yep, Brooklyn got there.
Yeah, that was legit.
Her girl got caught up. So the girl she was guarding got caught up trying to get up top, and ended up that Brooklyn didn't have to chase her quite as quick and was able to step over there and take the charge. Oh, that was over and back, yep. Sammy wasn't across half court yet.
Hadn't established.
You gotta have both feet in the ball across. The official over here has one of those masks that allows him to wear his.
Yeah, 2 of them have that.
I saw that. Campbell, no. Rebounded by Stapleton. Royals lead by a point. 1 minute left here in the first quarter.
Oh. Brooklyn's got blocked, but it's the right idea. Jeez.
Winchester just could not finish there on a couple of layups.
No.
The Royals come away with it. 40 seconds left here. Sammy Bolding for 3. In and out. They're going to call Ruby on that. She was
over the back.
Yeah, she was pulling on Lawrence's arm there.
And that's our 6th foul.
Yep. So that puts Winchester in the bonus. Everything here on outs.
I think this has been one of the weak spots I think for our team this year is getting in those bonuses early. Yep.
Watch this block from Ruby White. I think she just grabbed her with the left hand, maybe?
Yeah, or either that or the guy called it was behind. He couldn't, there's no way he could see body contact. She just went down hard. Lawrence makes the first.
Delaney will come in for Ruby.
Yeah, because Ruby just picked up her second.
Yeah.
Hummel checked back in for Campbell, probably to give her a 21-second break here, plus the end of the quarter. Second one for Lawrence rolls in.
Puts Winchester up by 1.
Caroline Stapleton drives, dishes over to Brooklyn Willis. Brooklyn just short. Rebounded by, who's that? Riggin? Riggin check in here? No, that was, sorry, that was Moore. That wasn't Riggin. Oh, yeah, it is Riggin. Riggin's in the game, too. I didn't see her check in.
Yeah, she came in at one point.
Okay.
So a fast and furious first quarter. Falcons lead by a point, but it's kind of been back and forth.
It's been a really well-played game. Both teams bringing a lot of energy.
Oh, yeah. On both ends, too.
Yes.
There you go. And the end result, the Royals are sitting on 7 team fouls. The Falcons have 3. Ruby White's got 2, and Emma Bolding's got 2. So
Emma got those 2 right off the bat.
Our two girls that play post most of the time, both with some early foul trouble.
So we got Delaney Collins and Olivia Coffin here in the second quarter. Unless you almost have to put Emma back in. You can't let her sit the entire first half.
No. I think Coach Dowd will be choosy. Though if it stays tight, she may let her sit a little bit longer. If they start getting a lead, then we may see Emma sooner rather than later.
By the way, we have a new family sponsor, Jose Paxton.
Sweet.
Became a new family sponsor this afternoon.
I wonder if there's any relation to the Paxton Farm Sweet Corn player of the game.
Possibly.
Oh, Grace just short, and Chloe got away with an over the back there.
Yep.
And that's what I just doesn't feel like there's any consistency to the refs' calls at this point. Which makes it really, really hard to play because you don't know what you can do and what you can't.
Riggin over, left-handed over Grace. That was just, they saw the mismatch in size there.
That's, Riggin's got a good, at least 4 inches on her.
Looks like Taylor Baker set to check back in for the Falcons. Next dead ball. Sammy's 3.
Yeah, we could really use her getting going.
We just need to hit a 3. That's what you could tell. That's what Coach Dowd's trying to do right now. That was 2 plays in a row to try to get us a 3 from the top of the key. One with Grace and one with Sammy.
Right. It's really unusual for us to not hit some 3s.
No.
That's a staple of our offense. Not live or die maybe like the boys tend to get, but definitely a big chunk.
And everybody on the floor can hit from outside.
Yep.
Delaney's not quite the shooter that the others are. But I've seen her light up some JV games in years past. Yeah. Royals looking a little out of sorts here as Grace tries to set up the offense.
Looks like nobody's quite sure where to go.
Caroline drives left hand. Nice take by Caroline Stapleton. Pulls us back to within 1. McIntyre to Baker. Over to Hummel.
Lawrence, that's good. I know the Falcons are playing man-to-man defense, but they are sagging so much to try to take away that drive. But we've got them real spread out.
Try to get it into Delaney. It's poked away, and there's Riggin. Gets it in, lobs it to Hummel.
Yep, just too high.
Yep. I think we got away with a little bit of a hook there, too. I feel like we've said we've gotten away with a lot, and we have 7 fouls here at the start of the quarter.
Oh, yeah. That's what I mean. It's just not – you've seen some, like that one on Ruby, that looked clean. We saw another one where Ruby grabbed a girl
pass,
and
but we
took
just
her down.
couldn't finish.
Good hustle by Chloe and Delaney. At least tie that up, salvage something.
So Taylor Hicks checking in for the Falcons. Emma Bolding coming back in for Delaney.
Yeah.
Hicks will replace Hummel. We saw Hicks in the first half of that JV game.
Yep.
We saw Hicks, McIntyre, and Riggin all in that JV
Yeah, we
game.
did.
Should be black ball because it was our ball at the start of the quarter.
Yeah, I didn't think there had been another jump ball. But I'll say those 3 girls you just named all only have 3 quarters as well.
This is true. And I know that Riggin and McIntyre have both played in both the first 2 quarters here. They may have only played in a quarter each. I don't.
Yeah, I know McIntyre lit it up. Was that the first quarter?
The first
she hit
quarter.
all those threes.
I
So
don't
maybe,
think she played after that.
Yeah, that might have been the one. We know Hicks played both.
Nice hustle there by Caroline. Pokes it away. It'll stay with the Falcons, but Caroline's really been all over the place hustling.
Yeah, I like her intensity on defense.
Caitlin drives, and Chloe picks up the foul. I thought that was Bolding for a second. And Caitlin Campbell's going to go to the line to shoot 2. Chloe picks up her first.
And that was a function of not moving our feet, letting Campbell turn the corner, and then it was everybody collapsing on her.
You know, that's kind of what killed us in the Triton Central game, was letting their point guard get past us.
Yep.
We couldn't keep her in front, and we just weren't collapsing fast enough. And they were just getting to the lane and then dishing.
Yep.
Hicks pokes it away, but Caroline Stapleton gets the rebound. Just over 5 minutes left here in the second quarter.
And Falcons lead by 4. That was a nice play.
Yep, O'Neal, 15-footer, good.
Yep, good look by Caroline, too. Very patient on the offense that time for the Royals. Let's see if we can get a stop.
Three on the way, no. Rebounded by Caitlin Campbell.
And they're going to call Caroline on that, but Caroline was in position the entire time.
I think that's 2 on Stapleton.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yep. And again, that's what we talked about. We've gotten away with some, but then there's some like that was just 3 girls going for the ball.
Well, and Caroline had her blocked out from the beginning.
Yeah.
They went up. She's just taller. There were 2 Falcons there that went up for the rebound, and Caroline was blocking them out.
Campbell hits the first.
And our next foul will put them in the double bonus.
With 4.5 minutes left here, that's not good. Second one, no. Rebounded by Emma Bolding.
Well, we've really been fortunate. I think Campbell's kind of gone 1 for 2 every time she's shot.
Grace just couldn't finish that.
No, didn't have the right angle off the backboard.
Campbell gets it inside. Baker's
And they're going to call that on Grace.
bumped by Grace, and that's going to be 10 team fouls.
It's Grace's second.
So Grace, Caroline, Ruby, and Emma all with 2 fouls.
Yep.
Baker hits the first free throw.
Mackenzie O'Neal will come in for Caroline.
Yep, and Regan checked in for Campbell.
Both coaches, I like this, both coaches not afraid to go deep into their bench either.
Nope.
Now, we've had to because of some foul trouble, but Coach Gutierrez for the Winchester Falcons is not, she's gone at least, 9 deep so far?
Yeah. And Moore just checked in, so trying to see, I'm looking on here, people I have not seen.
Craw played in the JV game
Yep.
the whole time. We haven't seen her or any of the Lanterns.
I was going to say, and it looks like I was counting. They only have 11 dressed, and they have 13 on their roster. So I was going to try to figure out who was missing, and then
I don't see any of the girls. I don't see any of the Lantern girls out there either, based on number.
right, that's
So-
probably who it is. And they guess
Maybe.
they dressed somebody else that was on JV,
Yeah.
maybe.
Again, our reminder, I want to thank everybody for being family sponsors. We have a couple new ones. We had some during the Willises during the JV game, and Jose Paxton and his wife Christina donated as well during the JV games. We want to thank those people because being a family sponsor, some people it's just like, hey, we watched the game. You guys did a good job. You saved us some gas money from having to drive, and we appreciate it. So here's $5. We get some of those. We get people that donate $100 and become family sponsors, but we appreciate every dollar we get. That goes to help the Eastern Hancock Athletic Department let us keep paying the bills during this tough time. Chloe O'Neal, corner three. Oh, Hicks with the rebound. Moore drives on Bolding, puts up the left-handed shot, no.
And I really thought that was a good job by Sammy, not letting Moore turn the corner on her and force kind of an awkward floater moving to her side. Campbell comes back in, and Ruby White's checking in as well.
For Chloe.
There we go.
Steal by Mackenzie O'Neal. She gets it over to Grace Stapleton. Royals down by 5. Ruby gets it over to Mackenzie, back into Ruby. Turns, steps through.
Up and under.
Nice move by Ruby White.
Kevin McHale would be proud. Oh.
Oh.
Nice
Grace.
deflection by Grace Stapleton.
Oh.
And then they're going to call Grace for her third foul.
That's a terrible call.
Let's see that one on the replay here. Oh, that's the Ruby up and under here. Let's watch that one too, because that was good.
They split the double team as it was coming.
Now here's Grace. Oh, I got it too late. That's my bad.
I don't think that was legit. I think that was two girls making aggressive play for the ball after
Caroline.
Grace had tipped it. Yep, Caroline coming in for her sister.
Mabry McIntyre hits the first. So Hicks, Moore, Riggin, Lawrence, and McIntyre for the Falcons. Out, and then Hicks just takes it away from Ruby White, and then we pick up another foul. I think that's Mackenzie O'Neal.
We hope it's Mackenzie O'Neal. Otherwise, it's Ruby's third.
And that was just Ruby did not block her out. Ruby stepped in for the rebound instead of putting the body into her. Royals have both Bolding sisters, Caroline Stapleton, Ruby White, and Mackenzie O'Neal. Hicks misses both of them, though, so no real harm there other than Mackenzie picking up her first foul. But I'm hoping Mackenzie doesn't have to play enough that foul trouble becomes an issue for her.
Right.
Not that I don't like Mackenzie, but that means, you know, we're staying in foul trouble. That ball's deflected out of bounds. It'll be Royal ball still. Caroline Stapleton set to inbound. 3:12 left here in the second quarter. Emma Bolding. Oh, one more pass. Hits Sammy in the corner. Her three just off to the left a little bit.
Yeah, we have not hit a three yet.
I think this would be a 4 or 5 point Royal lead if we were hitting threes at our normal clip. Out of bounds will be white ball.
I was waiting for a foul call there.
Another substitution. Baker checking back in.
Sammy Bolding will bring it up the court for the Royals.
She's got Ruby if she can get it into her. Gets it in. Ruby over Hicks. Fadeaway. Rolls it in. I think Ruby's got 8.
Yep.
Back to a 2-point game.
More for three.
Airballed it. Caroline with the
There's
rebound, and she's fouled by McIntyre. That's the first foul on the Falcons here this quarter.
Yep.
Also 15, McIntyre. For first.
Caroline finds Mackenzie O'Neal. And again, Coach Dowd, she's got shooters out there. Mackenzie's a good 3-point shooter. Emma Bolding long two, buries it. Ties it up at 22.
both teams fighting on every possession. It feels like a sectional game.
There you go. Ball's fought for. What are they going to call? Call it out of bounds. They say it'll stay here with Winchester.
Yeah, I'm all right with that. Caroline was diving for it. She looked to be the last one over there. I just didn't want him to call foul, and the way that run ref was looking, I thought he was going to.
Caitlin Campbell checks back in for the Falcons. Ruby White with the steal, but then couldn't save it. Saves it right to Moore. Campbell step back short. Rebound knocked out, and McIntyre comes away with it. Trying to throw it into Moore, and there really just wasn't anything there.
No, and we've done a nice job fronting and causing some bad passes into the post. And they're going to bring a full court press. Chloe set the check back in for Emma.
Yep.
So Emma did a nice job not picking up a foul. And you didn't just leave her on the bench and let her get cold and,
Nope.
She got back in the rhythm of things.
Got a basket. It's good shift from Emma.
Tie game at 22. Sammy up top, over to Caroline. Chloe in the corner, 3 on the way. Off, but Sammy with the rebound, and she's hacked by Moore.
That was great hustle by Sammy.
And that'll put Sammy at the line to shoot 2.
Yep, the girl guarding her lost track, probably got caught watching the ball, and Sammy ran in and great angle. Good job taking it back up.
It's the first. Caitlin Campbell back. Didn't Caitlin Campbell just go back in?
It's almost like she's doing an offense-defense, and I'm not quite sure if maybe Campbell's been out for a little bit, trying to get back in. No, I mean trying to get back into shape or something, because there's been a few like that where it's maybe 30 seconds.
Nice hustle there by Stapleton, knocks it away. There's Jose Paxton saying the best live stream broadcast in the state.
I can't disagree.
I feel like a lot of people say that.
Yeah.
We do our best. 3 on the way from McIntyre, no good. Rebound. Oh,
and I did.
Let's see it. I just don't see the foul there.
No. Especially compared to some of the bumping that they're allowing.
I think I need to zoom our camera in a little bit at halftime. Readjust the angle.
So pretty much if you're playing for the Royals, you've got 2 fouls, except for McKenzie, I think, and maybe Brooklyn.
I don't think Sammy Boulding does.
No. Good job, Sammy.
Now they're fronting Ruby White. Yeah, they switched that up, and Sammy Boulding went ahead and threw.
That was a travel.
Oh, man.
They're going to give it to her, though.
4-point lead here for the Falcons. Sammy, we had McKenzie cutting and missed her.
They're going to reset.
Sammy drives, puts it up. No. Going to call it on the floor there on Morgan Lawrence.
I just heard a Falcon fan say if you're going to call that, call it both ways. We probably have 15 team fouls.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's I think that is calling it both ways. That's that's the foul on the other end of the floor.
Inside to Headley, and she throws it away.
Yep, that pass a little too hard, a little too fast. Riggin coming in. Lawrence will take a seat.
Under 20 to play.
Yep. Chloe back out to Sammy Boulding. Over to Ruby. Finds Caroline in the corner with 10 to play. Back up top to Sammy Bolding. Sammy drives and gets fouled by Riggin.
And that's the same call that we've had a couple times on the other end. So there you go, at least some consistency.
First one's good. Pulls the Royals within 3 with 2.8 seconds left here on the clock. And you see Taylor Hicks check in here. She'll replace Moore. Sammy will have a chance to cut the lead down to 2. And she does.
And that's as good as a last second make.
That was a really quick shot there. I mean,
yeah,
Baker just caught it and shot it, and there were still 3 seconds
I don't think she realized, even though she let the ball, let it roll to her, I don't think she realized how long 2 point whatever it was.
2.8 seconds really is, because that ball landed before the buzzer sounded there. So either way, the Royals head into halftime here, trailing 25-27 in what's been a really well-played game. Both teams have played. I mean, it's just been a well-played matchup both ways, with Winchester having that 2-point advantage here. So what we're going to do, we're going to take a break here at halftime. We'll be back in about 9 minutes. So we'll see you then. I'm going to adjust the camera. And
All right. Back just under 30 seconds to go in the half, and we are ready to get going with the second half of this really, really competitive game between the Winchester Golden Falcons and the Eastern Hancock Royals. Be Royals ball, and they'll come out down by 2. I think the story of the first half was foul trouble for the Royals. We have numerous girls with 2 fouls. Can't remember if somebody picked up a third.
I don't think anybody did.
Emma, maybe?
Did she?
I think she may have.
Okay. I think I'm breathing really loud here. Let's see if we can hit a 3 here.
They're
Grace.
playing a
2-3.
Almost like a 1-3-1 even.
Yeah, I think that's what they're doing.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
Let's see if we can hit it.
Chloe
There
from
we
the corner.
go.
Long 2. Ties it back up.
Tied up.
Oh, good defense by Grace. It looks like we've got both Boldings, both Stapleton and Chloe on the floor for the Royals. A nice steal there ends up in Emma's hands.
Starters for the Eagles as well.
Yep.
Another almost stolen away, and Grace comes away with it.
Yep, Sammy did a good job fighting for that.
Finds Caroline Stapleton on the wing. Oh, in and out. Rebounded by Taylor Baker, sorry.
She tried to get the fast break going, but pass is stolen by Caroline.
Oh, we got Chloe under the basket.
Hey!
There we go. Chloe goes right up with it and is fouled by Moore.
It's a really smart play.
It was a nice flash by Chloe from the opposite corner.
Yeah, I don't know that she had the best angle for the shot, but she knew there was a girl there and she could probably draw the foul, so heady play.
Missed the first free throw there. Still a tie ball game, 27-27. I think we're the only ones that have taken a timeout so far. Just looking at that. Hits the second free throw.
Yeah, we are the only ones who have taken timeout.
Lawrence working on Bolding, throws it inside. Campbell is fouled by Stapleton. Caroline Stapleton just picked up her third.
Yep, and that was an unnecessary one. Caroline chopped down at that.
Yep.
And you can see the look on her face. She knows better. Not only that she picked up her third foul, but just that was not the. You got to keep your hands up, and she knows it.
It's interesting, you talked about it earlier. We've said Campbell's name a ton, but she has just been in and out, in and out, in and out. You wonder again, is she coming back off an injury or something where she's been out and tired? Because she's been really good when she's been in there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hits the second to tie it up at 28.
And they're extending out to even a half-court trap. Turn and go. Swing it, take it.
Grace drives.
Oh!
Caroline was expecting her to go up with it and was going to be there for the rebound on the opposite side.
Campbell got loose. Oh, nice pass.
Extra pass. Oh, and then we're going to get a foul on Chloe.
And that was not. No.
And that was one Baker. I don't think Baker realized how open she was. She could have just gone right back up with that.
Yep.
After that pass from Campbell and had an easy layup.
It almost seemed like she fumbled the ball a little bit.
That could have been.
Makes the first.
So that's 2 or 3 on O'Neal. 2 team fouls here. We'll give a shout out. Our scoreboard operator, Allison Spalding's doing a good job tonight. She may be our color commentator tomorrow because I believe you're not going to be here.
Yeah.
So I believe Allison's going to be our color commentator for the boys game.
Make a special guest appearance for the second time during this holiday break.
Yep. Sammy on the wing, cross court. they've extended that defense up. Deep three. Come on, Grace. Nope.
Yep.
What it's done is it's put girls in our passing lanes.
Yep.
Caroline with the nice interception there.
We may need to recruit her next fall.
I'm down. Looked like a free safety on a cover three coming down on a.
Oh, and that's a cheap foul.
Yes.
That's Lawrence's third. Yeah, that was a cheap foul. I didn't see the contact. Unless Grace kind of swiped her leg or something going by.
Hits the first, does Grace. Pulls us to within one. I find it interesting, too. Well, they're going to walk girls down. There's been a couple times they've only had 2 girls down here for blocking out on free throws.
Yep.
And it's not, they haven't really been setting up a set, transition play or anything. So I just find that interesting.
Right. You wonder if that's a philosophy or if just the girls are not paying enough attention. You'd think in a program that got the winning tradition, there would be something more to it.
Yeah, there's got to be. As
Baker.
She just put a body into Sammy Bolding and backed her underneath the basket and got that rebound. Yeah, it has to be. Coach Gutierrez has to be doing that on purpose. Coach Dowd going to take a timeout. We'll take a second here to look at the conference standings for both these teams. We'll look at the Royals first. Royals sitting in third here in the MEC behind Blue River and Shenandoah. Blue River still undefeated in the conference and undefeated overall at 12-0.
Wow.
They had a girl move in or a transfer, and they had a good group of girls. They've got a big girl that's really good. Blue River playing at a really high level. They just defeated Northeastern, who Northeastern's sitting on top, tied with Winchester and Tri for the lead in the TEC. That's Northeastern's only loss. So Winchester's sitting here tied for the lead. As I said earlier, 5-1 on the season. Their one loss coming to a sectional opponent in Jay County.
Nope, we saw that in the first half.
Yep. Drive, shot is off, but we had nobody in position for a long rebound there.
Everybody got caught watching, went underneath the basket.
Campbell steps up, no.
Good hustle by Caroline, just couldn't quite poke that loose ball away. Samuel will get the steal. She's going to go right to the hoop and converts it.
Finishes it.
I think when you have to focus this long on a long shot like that, you can get caught maybe a little mentally, let yourself down, and it's like, oh crap, I got to get back to the ball, and that's where we get some mistakes.
Nice steal there by Grace.
Yep, on an overthrown pass. Grace going to go to the basket. Hers
she
is
puts it in and gives the Royals the lead, 33-32.
Looks like Morgan Lawrence is going to check back in with her 3 fouls.
We were talking about the MEC conference. The Royals still have a shot, though. If they beat, even with one loss, if they beat Blue River, it'll give them a 3-way tie with Blue River, Shenandoah, and the Royals for the lead in the conference. And I don't think there's anybody else that even is sniffing the top of the conference. Caroline drives over to Grace. Grace is going to pull up for 3. Feeling it, no. Rebounded by Hummel.
I can't remember the last time we did not have a 3-pointer in the first half, let alone halfway through the third quarter.
Campbell drives, puts up the floater, too strong, and Chloe's there for the rebound.
Sammy wanted that shot.
Chloe puts it up, banks it in. Lead back to the Royals, 35-34. Sorry, I keep catching myself breathing into the mic and keep hearing myself. Long 2 there, no good by McIntyre. Sammy with the rebound.
Unselfish play. Sammy throws over her sister for the uncontested layup.
Royals lead is 3.
Coach Gutierrez calls a timeout. He's going to gather her troops. Got 2.5 minutes left in the third quarter. It's a 3-point Royals lead, and it's like a heavyweight fight.
Mm-hmm.
Very exciting game. In fact, one of the most exciting games our girls have been involved in this season, and I think it's showing a lot of growth even through the season. But as Coach Dowd has brought this team along over the last few years, that we're still scrapping and fighting. There have been times in the past where a lot of times in the third quarter it kind of gets away from us. So this is setting us up well for those the tough Blue River game that's going to be coming here in the next few weeks, and get into our sectional where we're going to have to beat Triton Central to move on. Lawrence with the ball. Over to Campbell for three. Grace
Blocked
gets a
by
piece.
Grace Stapleton. Sammy gets it up ahead to Grace. 2 more for Grace Stapleton.
That was a really nice play by those two girls. Who was that?
That was Baker.
Baker drills the three. Was a strong answer by her.
Oh, and then Ruby, I didn't think they were going to call that, and then Ruby gets the foul.
Yeah, Ruby deserved to get that one called. And she had a couple questionable ones in the first half. And she needed a favor done for her. As Baker picked that one up. That first shot goes off the back of the rim.
Royals still lead by 2 with 1:52 left here. Misses the second one.
Oh, wide open underneath is McIntyre.
Oh, man. We almost had that steal.
Yep.
Ruby in the corner. Go to Sammy. Got Chloe in the high post.
Oh, she got it.
I think that was a rush shot there.
Yeah, I thought she got fouled. There we go. They call a reach on, is that Moore? And that's her third. Baker comes back in.
I was trying to look at some stats for the Falcons.
Pass it. The inbounds pass is stolen. It's an easy layup for the Falcons.
That was McIntyre with the layup, and that gives them the lead again with 1:05 left here. And a carry on Grace.
Yep, she hesitated and kind of got her hand underneath the ball there. She was thinking about if she wanted to pass or dribble by.
Mackenzie O'Neill just came in for Caroline Stapleton.
Lawrence going to the basket.
Nice floater there by Lawrence. Or no, that's 12. That's Lily Lanter.
Oh, was it?
So that I hadn't seen any of the Lanters, but
we do have a lantern.
Lily Lanter's here.
Grace thinks better of it, pulls it out. Ruby all by herself inside.
Back to within 2. .25 seconds left here. Get it into Campbell. Her shot's good. Campbell deflects Grace's pass. She puts it up, and 2 more for her. Grace is going to get a look. Pulls up for 3.
Good.
And we are still 3-less through 3 quarters.
Yeah, that's really, really unusual.
Again, we had a quick look, but let's take a little longer look at the MAC standings. So again, Blue River and Shenandoah, or Blue River on top, Shenandoah and Eastern tied, although Shenandoah has the head-to-head win, so they're second, we're third right now. Eastern's only played 4 games, but we did beat Cowan, right?
I believe so.
We beat
Yes.
Cowan. We beat
Wapahani.
And
We beat Randolph Southern. That was a varsity only, I believe.
yes, it was. So we beat 3 of those teams right there, and then we haven't played Union. We were supposed to play Monroe Central tonight, but look at Monroe Central there, 0-6, losing by 42 points a game.
Yeah, they must have graduated everybody.
They had
Because
to.
they were really good last year.
So they are really struggling. Union 0-4 in the conference, but 3-5 overall there for them. Yeah, Monroe Central just is. They've been pretty good, of late. I know they were a team that the last year or two has been giving Winchester some fits too.
Yeah.
Mackenzie O'Neill's going to pick up the foul there. It looks like Lawrence is going to go to the line to shoot 2. Again, we want to thank everybody watching. Got 143 people watching right now, so awesome viewership numbers here tonight.
Hey, nothing better to watch on a Tuesday at the end of December.
Exactly.
Check out the Royals and the Falcons.
Well, I think there's a bowl game. I think, is it the Cheez-It Bowl?
The Cheez-It Bowl, where they should send you Cheez-Its for watching. Alamo Bowl. The traditional home of the Boilermakers. Plays a little later on tonight.
Sammy Boulding gets it over to Chloe. Over to Grace Stapleton for 3.
There we go.
Yeah.
And that's good, too, because the Falcons were starting to create some space there.
Mm-hmm.
Had a 7-point lead, which I think was the biggest for either team. The last time they did this, just kept rotating people and rotating people and rotating people. Let's see how they go. They're just going to run and run and run.
Shot's no good. Lanter's there for the rebound.
Can't get caught watching.
Campbell has it poked away, but gets it back. Throws it in. Ruby's long arms steal away. McKenzie for 3.
Oh.
No, she didn't have
Good
a feet
hustle
set,
by
but Chloe
Chloe.
gets the rebound. Puts it up, and she's fouled.
I can't help but think that Ruby's long arm should be the name of something.
Fantasy football.
There you go. Caroline's going to check back in for McKenzie.
Chloe in the corner. One more pass, and Caroline
That's
will have
it.
an open 3, or we'll get Grace for an open 3 in the corner.
That's good.
Even better.
2 in a row for Grace.
I think we just gave that to them on the scoreboard, right? Or they did, not we.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I was looking
yeah,
at
it
the
should be
scoreboard
at
in the gym.
1 point. Yeah, 1 point. 1 point lead.
3 from Baker. She answers it. The official is checking on the scoreboard, I think, there, because
Yeah, that's the correct score. 51-47 is correct.
Ruby traveled with
yeah.
it. Yep.
I think she was waiting to feel the defender
Mhm.
behind her, and when she didn't, she kind of lost her balance backwards a little bit. And really, that 1-3-1 kind of high press trap or whatever you want to call it up to half court was been bothering the Royals. We've been doing much better in transition.
All the way and no good. I didn't see the foul there.
No.
Yeah, neither did I.
It's kind of like the one Grace got.
That's Caroline, her 4th.
At least they're consistent both ways, even if their calls are inconsistent.
Yeah. I mean, this half, we have 4 fouls to their 5. It's not a lopsided affair. First free throw is good there for Moore. Second one's no good. Grace Stapleton with the rebound. Grace draws the trap in and it's stolen away. No good there by McIntyre. No good by Campbell. But nobody was there for the first rebound. And then we're going to get another foul.
Is she going to get fouled? Oh.
I don't know what they're calling.
If they call it on Caroline, that's her 5th. Yep. And she's out.
Let's see if we got it on replay. That's going to be 5 on Caroline Stapleton.
She got hit in the nose and gets a foul for her trouble.
I mean, what? I just don't see that. She's going to check out. Emma Bolding's going to check back in. So that takes away probably our second best three-point shooter there.
Yep.
I didn't hit the replay button fast enough on that.
And as we said that it's been consistent, that was a horrible, horrible call. And Ruby, I mean, of all the girls to call it on, Ruby was sitting there by herself, like all upper body.
Second free throw is also good for Moore. Pushes the lead back up to 7.
Well, let's see if we can keep our composure here. He's got plenty of time left. Yeah, we got to do better against the press.
Yeah, we keep trying to throw that cross-court pass, and it's not there.
No, and they've got some length that we don't have there out front, or we're not recognizing the length.
What Winchester's done a really good job of here, what has impressed me is their defense keeps changing. And whereas, a half a quarter ago, that pass was working. Throwing it cross-court up at half court was working, and what wasn't working was throwing it into the high post at the top of the key. Now what they've done is they've extended that pressure up. They've got a girl camping at the top of the key, and what we're doing is we're trying to throw that cross-court pass, and their trap is getting in the way enough that it's not a crisp pass. And that girl at the top of the key is just picking it off. What we need to do is we need to recognize that, and this is what, again, a good team, a well-coached team like Winchester is able to make these slight changes.
Right.
We're going to see this when we play Triton Central. We're going to see this when we play Blue River. We have to be able to adjust on the fly without Coach Dowd having to take a timeout, to get us settled back down.
Right, and that's the thing is that they know where we beat them a couple of times. They know where our next release pass is going, and they're anticipating that, and we've not adjusted yet to. I think that was McIntyre that last time. There's a couple times she's come shooting out and just tipping the ball away. Too many easy transition baskets.
And again, that's just where we have to, if we want to start beating these good teams, we've got to adjust without the coaches having to call a timeout every time the defense adjusts, Sammy for 3, no. Rebounded by Campbell.
Yep, and I think with that first cross-court pass that time, we missed Ruby flashing across the middle.
Campbell takes it. Almost a two-handed shot there, hits it, and it's an 11-point lead now for Winchester. They get to Chloe, over to Emma. Inside to Ruby.
Ruby didn't get turned all the way, so her angle was awkward. Can get her shoulders square.
Campbell throws it away, trying to get it inside there to Lawrence.
And really, we had Sammy on the opposite side with a skip pass that last time.
Yeah.
And that's how you beat zones. You got to make them run. That's it.
There we go. But I mean, Emma got the shot off, but I think if we throw the other way to Sammy, although Grace hits the three, her third of the quarter.
But that was not in part of the offense at
No.
that point. That was off the rebound, so the defense hadn't reset. But yeah, that's that. Sammy was the open person. We got Emma in the corner and Sammy on the backside of the zone, kind of like they just did.
Baker way off. There we go. Ruby is fouled by McIntyre. McIntyre wants to know what happened too, and it was.
I think it
was.
I was going to say, at this point, I don't think either team is happy with when the ref's calling a foul on them because none of them think they're a foul, and they may have an argument.
Both teams with 6 fouls, so both teams shooting 1-1 everywhere, every foul from here on out.
Yep.
Sammy pass stolen away. Good job getting back. Campbell pulls up. No. Grace Stapleton with the rebound. Nice extra pass, and Emma Boulding finishes it.
Leads down to 6.
Yep.
And really, that's what, if we can get out and run like that, that's our strength.
Oh, Ruby almost had it and fell down. And then we're going to get a bump because we halfway reached in.
Call that one on Chloe.
No, they called it on Emma.
Yeah, you might as well step in and try to take the charge instead of just poking at the ball.
Both of them kind of halfway stepped in, and neither one of them really jumped over to take that away.
Mackenzie coming in for Sammy.
Sammy just a freshman, and again, we've played a decent schedule, but outside of Triton Central, we haven't played anybody that just has that's really put a ton of pressure on our guards. So she's, seeing that for one of the first times this year. Both free throws no good there by Lawrence, so no harm by Emma Boulding's foul. One more. Great, take the shot, good.
Grace is feeling it.
Grace hits her 4th three of the quarter, and it's back down to a 3-point game. It's just 11. 3:15 left here. Timeout Winchester.
Yeah, but just got to play smart on defense.
30-second timeout, Winchester.
And if we can get out and get some more transition baskets, that's where we've excelled, other than Grace draining the threes.
Last time we had a player with 6 or more three-pointers made was Grace Stapleton. I was trying to see if I had a stat for last time we had a player, most threes in a quarter or something like that, but I don't see that on my stat sheet here.
Yeah, let's hope she keeps it going.
Now we're trapping up here. The trap Lawrence. Grace flies in, knifes it away, and out of bounds and still stay here with the Falcons.
But that was a good anticipation from Grace, though. That's what they were doing to us, anticipating those passes. All right, nearly get the ball knocked away there.
Campbell finds more.
Now we've got them scrambling a little bit.
Oh, and then they just,
Yep.
we got 2 extended there. Five-point lead for the Falcons. There we go. Long 2. Chloe was definitely on the line, but Mackenzie, they're going to call it deflected? They're going to say it was deflected.
Yeah. I don't know that it was deflected, but we'll take the call. Mackenzie knew she was falling out of bounds, and I think just tried to throw it to where she last saw somebody wearing white. And they've decided to go away from that trap to basically face guard Grace. What you do when somebody hits 4 threes in a quarter.
Emma's long 2, no good.
Nope.
Nobody could get the rebound. Moore comes away with it for the Falcons.
Nice job by Grace.
Didn't find Lawrence, and then Ruby White forced a foul, and that'll put Lawrence at the line to shoot 2. 5-point game here. That's 4 on Ruby. So Ruby with 4. Chloe and Emma Bolding both with 3. Royals have Mackenzie and Chloe O'Neill, Grace Stapleton, Emma Bolding, and Ruby White. Lawrence hits the first free throw. Second free throw. On the way and hits it. 7-point lead.
Well, we can't afford many more trips where we let them score and when we don't score. Chloe's too hard off the glass.
Jump ball. Royal ball. There we go. Good job fighting there for the Royals. 2:02 to play.
Oh, Ruby gets away with a travel. Chloe's shot no good.
Oh, more. Back out to Baker. Back up to Lawrence. We are lost on who we're guarding. We just got lucky there because that's about 3 possessions in a row. We just haven't communicated and known who we've had.
Yeah, and it's not just one girl, it's several.
Ruby in. Nice job. Nice pass from Chloe into Ruby, and Ruby finishes.
Yep, 5 points.
Minute 24 to go. Poked away, steal. Oh, and Chloe's going to be fouled.
Yep.
They're going to call a foul on McIntyre.
Chloe's going to shoot. We're in the bonus.
So Chloe O'Neill shoot 1 and 1.
Yep, was it Grace who got the poke there? Or Mackenzie?
Not sure. I was taking a drink of my Mountain Dew, sorry. So Chloe shooting 1 and 1. Off on the first one. Rebounded there by Ruby, and she's going to get, almost had the and one.
That would have been huge. Baker's
She'll shoot
second.
2 here, though. 18 fouls for both teams. Hits the first as Ruby. Royals have 2 timeouts left. Falcons have 3, so nobody in trouble there with free throws, or with timeouts, I mean. As second free throw is on its way. Hits that one. 3-point game. 1:15 to go. Lawrence just hounded there by Ruby. Beats her. Euro step, no good. Gets her own rebound.
Somehow gets her own rebound.
And then she's fouled.
Really, the thing I find interesting there, Lawrence didn't have to shoot. She didn't take any time off the clock, and it wasn't like she had a wide open lane. She was being defended that time.
I mean, it was a nice take by her, don't get me wrong.
Yep.
Coach Dowd going to take a timeout here.
Yeah, it was a good take, but it seemed a little unnecessary when you got a lead and you could at least kill a little bit of time.
But she's at the line now shooting 2, so we'll see. So the Royals have 9 team fouls. The Falcons have 8. So 1 more foul on us, and that'll be a double bonus for Winchester from here on out. We can take a look. I got a couple replays to show you guys. Let's see what I have here.
And I'll say this, that's Chloe's 4th, and Ruby's got 4 as well, and Caroline is already out.
That's that nice dish from Chloe down to Ruby on this one. Chloe's just been a little off shooting tonight, so she knew she could do better passing.
I wonder if the layoff has affected us because it's been
over a week since we played. Grace with that nice extra pass to Emma Bolding there.
Is Knightstown our last game? No, we had the varsity game, right?
There was
or no?
Cambridge City.
Oh, that's right. It was Tuesday?
They played the same night that the boys played home here.
Yep, so it was Tuesday, so it's been a week.
It's been a week, and that wasn't much of a game.
No.
It's been several weeks since we've played a good game. You know what I mean? Because we played Knightstown, right? Knightstown was the only game the week before.
Yeah, Southwestern was the last game that was competitive.
Yeah.
Well, and we had Lapel scheduled. Lapel canceled. Then we had Cascade scheduled. That one fell
That
through.
one would have
Yep.
been good, too.
Yeah, Cascade would have been a good game. North
Yep.
Decatur, December 8th, was the last game that was closer than 50 points. So 5 points, 1 minute left. Grace drives, finds Chloe, corner three. No. Rebounded by Lawrence. Pushes it ahead to Moore. Hits the layup right there. 7-point lead. Grace, volleyball line three, kind of forced there.
Yeah, she just wanted to take the three.
Ruby misses. McKenzie with the rebound. Puts it up, and she's going to be fouled by Lawrence with 27 seconds left here. That'll put Mackenzie O'Neill at the line to shoot two.
You got to get points some way. It's as good as any. Clock stopped.
Yep. That's the first. Long on the second one, out of bounds, and it'll stay here with the Royals.
Yep, very fortunate. Kind of took an awkward bounce off of Campbell, and she couldn't save it.
Ruby gets it, finds McKenzie, back to Grace, corner three. Too long. Lawrence gets the rebound. And she's fouled by Mackenzie O'Neill. 14.9 seconds left here.
And she'll shoot two. That's our 10th team foul. But we had no choice.
I want to thank Scott McCoy for the nice comments. Our female color commentator, Inez, it's her first game doing it, so she's been a little quiet just because I think it's her first game. She's getting used to it, so we're working on her. She always does the camera, so.
Lawrence with the first. I will say this has been an entertaining night of basketball, watching both games, very competitive, particularly when that first half with the JV.
I agree.
They're going to say Ruby went across the line. And that'll probably do it. I don't know that Coach Dowd will have him foul here.
Yeah. It's a three-possession game right now.
Yeah. Yep. Just tells him to play close defense, but
Yep.
Ruby fouls.
She's going to foul out.
Yeah.
Sammy Boulding will come in for Ruby. These last 9.7 seconds.
So do we have a Paxton Farms player of the game for tonight's game?
I don't know. What do you think, Inez?
I would probably between Ruby or Grace.
We can do both.
Okay, we'll do Ruby and Grace.
We'll do Ruby and Grace both. Paxton Farms Sweet Corn players of the game. Ruby had a nice game inside, especially being in foul trouble for a lot of the game.
Yeah, Baker hits both.
And then Grace obviously really came alive there in the fourth quarter with her three-point shooting.
That'll do it.
So this is one of those games the Royals are going to fall 70-60, but this was a game that and again, I'm not in practice, Inez. I know you're there to see in practice, but I know Coach Dowd had to have been jacked up. I know we lost, but this is the kind of game that we need to play to prepare us to beat Triton Central in the sectional.
Yeah, I agree. And to beat Blue River for conference.
Absolutely.
Yep. You got to play tough teams to test your mettle, so when you get to the ones that really count, you've got it.
So we want to thank Scott Hargrave, the AD from Winchester, for promoting the live stream links tonight for us and making this game happen. I want to thank Winchester for coming over and playing. I know
absolutely
it was last minute for them too. So they were great. Their fans have been very polite, have been very nice. So we want to thank you guys for coming over. And this is the first time these two teams have played in at least 15 years. I haven't seen anything before that either. So we want to thank you guys for tuning in tonight. We'll be back here tomorrow night. The boys will host Westdale in an MEC matchup. So should be a good game. It's the only our second MEC game. I think Westdale's sitting at 3-3 right now. We're 4-4. I can't remember their record exactly, but looks to be a good game. It was a great game last year. We hit about 15 threes, so looking forward to that one. So thanks for tuning in. Excellent game tonight. Again, Winchester with the 70-60 win. Again, we want to tell everybody thank you, and we will see you tomorrow night.
Yep.